Much better. There's something about how the camera was, and I'm gonna have to compare what the heck I had going on, was really, I put it on setting too, which honestly might be brighter. Pixie Pass is what I have. It cost me $400. You have to be a Florida resident. It is a weekday pass. You can put down $200 and pay like $18.99 a month. It's a great deal. Okay, $420 was like the total, I swear to God. It was so. That's the Pixie Pass. That's what I have. As a teacher, they block out every day that we have off work, though, so they know. So as a student, so if you're thinking of, you know, I'm a teacher, but think of your child, and you're trying to go as a Florida resident, you're going to be blocked out on spring break, on any even work day that potentially it seems like teachers have off. They know ahead of time. We've made our schedules for next year. I don't know how Disney gets a hold of it, but, you know, they somehow do. So that's the Pixie Pass. I think there's like 180 days blocked out, though. It's a lot, okay? But it's okay. It works. Tier up, we're going to go to. So Pirate Pass, you can go on the weekends. Don't quote me on that, though. I believe you can. So I was going to get it because the weekends I want. However, you're definitely blocked out just the same every spring break. Any teacher holiday, they've got it figured out. And some weekends as well, which I found kind of interesting. Okay, so that's Tier 2, which we're starting from the bottom. Pixie Pass is the bottom. Pirate Pass is the second. And that would be just kind of, like I said, it just has a lot of blackout days, just like the Pixie Pass. However, you can go on some weekends. And again, I've spent 4 for this year. I have to renew in October. And so let's go through the tiers, and I'll tell you my worries, my anxieties, and my fears about that. But I think Disney will clarify. And by the end of this video, I hope you have a better understanding of the different tiers as well. So again, as I never say, but I've started to say, right, MazzyMae? Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Come on, with that cute face, like and subscribe, guys. Show some love. It tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content. It helps that you're enjoying the content. It helps the algorithm know that y'all are enjoying it. Please feel free to comment below your thoughts too. This is awesome. Sales go on April 20th. By the way, I'm not going to wait till the end of the video for that. All right, so we're going up. We have the first 2 tiers. By the way, there are 4 tiers. And out of the 4 tiers, 3 of them you have to be a Florida resident. So if you are not a Florida resident, sorry. Which is weird to me. But I think it's the holiday thing and those blockout dates. So we'll talk about that. So going to the 3rd tier, which is what I am planning on upgrading to. If I don't go to the top tier, I doubt I will. This tier does have like New Year's Day is blocked out, I believe. There's a few days over, like Thanksgiving Day probably is definitely blocked out. Christmas Day, I'm sure. But these are days that I would not go anyways, but there's several open days, during that week off that we have for Thanksgiving, or during that, you know, and it has weekends. So that is 900 and something. I'm just going to say it's under 1,000. You're going to pay a down payment, and I'm going to, you know, I'll pay enough a month. It'll be 60 something. It's not going to kill me. It's okay. Now, to be able to go on Christmas and New Year's Day, and basically I believe have 0 blockout dates, besides maybe there's a Run Disney or something like that going on, you are at the top tier. So that's the 4th one, or the top is the highest one, which is the Incredipass. So they haven't really changed their names, guys. They're still not the annoying names they tried to change them to a while ago, though. So the Incredipass is exactly what it says. It's incredible, I'm sure. I can only imagine. You can go on Christmas Day to Disney. How lovely is that? If you want to, again. You don't have to be a Florida resident. And fun fact, I'm sorry, we're going to backtrack to the 3rd tier. The Sorcerer Pass, you can also be a DVC member, but otherwise, those first 3 tiers are all Florida residents, so you're unfortunately out of luck if you're not a Florida resident. But the Sorcerer Pass you can get if you're a DVC member. So I think that should, I'm going to be honest, guys, besides the Pixie Pass, if you're a DVC, because you basically bought property at Disney. So anyway, moving on to the Incredipass, it is $13.99. So you're looking at, I'm not looking at paying $400 more for Christmas Day, New Year's Day, and, you know, again, maybe I'll put the calendars up here, but it's not much. It's really every day of the year. So, you know, that's amazing, but it's not, I don't need that. I don't need to have to go to Disney for Christmas, if that makes sense. So so moving on from that, those are the 4 tiers. We're going to start at the bottom, Pixie Pass. You're going to spend under $500. Let's just say 4 something. You have every weekend blocked out and about 180 other days blocked out. All right, well, that's the next one, Maisie. Okay, Pirate Pass is about $746. You're going to have weekends, which is great. You're going to have basically every spring break, every holiday blocked out for you. Okay, so you've got that going with that. Is that him already? I didn't even get a text. Maybe he's using his own. Okay, and then moving on upwards. Sorcerer Pass. Basically what the benefit to me, I feel like, going up from Pirate Pass, which is $7, so going up $200 to me, that's a day at Disney, right? That's a day pass. That is giving me half of my Thanksgiving break, where I can actually go and film and do what I want to do at the parks. It's giving me so many more options. Okay, so I am 100% Sorcerer Pass. I was debating between the Pirate and the Sorcerer, and I said no, Sorcerer. It has to be, because I definitely want some of those holidays, and I don't want to always feel like I have to plan my life around Disney, which is how the Pixie Pass feels like. It's like, okay, you have to take a day off to go on this, but the weather, you know, in Florida, it's not always nice, and it's not... Anyway, well, I digress. So here's my question for Disney, and for you. If you know the answer, I'd love to just get a confirmation. So I became a Pixie Pass holder in October. Okay, sales are going on April 20th for all 4 tiers. However, if you renew now, and I'm 6 months into it, I realized by that time, anyway, I have to pay the full amount, maybe the down payment, and then it ends in 6 months. So for me as a teacher, no, it's not worth it to get a tier up even and pay and start all over when I've already basically paid. I have 6 months more at $18, so it's not much. To go on the weekends when weekends aren't going to matter soon. August, September are not going to matter to me at all, because it's going to be hot. I'm going to be working, and I'm not, I can make it work where I can take a day off if I need to go during those months, which I'm sure I will. And so my question is, if I wait till my date to renew, and I was told when I signed up, once you can renew, and that's one of the reasons that I chose the Pixie Pass, because it was the only pass available at the time. So my question to you is, can I upgrade in October? Are they going to sell out? I mean, I assume the Incredipass, just be knowing the hype of Disney right now, is going to sell out pretty quickly. But I don't want that one. I only want the Florida resident and DVC members. So is it a guarantee for current pass holders that on your date, or 2 months before even, I'll definitely be getting the Disney Destiny credit card and put this on there, because I've been wanting a Disney credit card. Don't tell my husband. Anyway, and I think it'll, in the end, the points and the benefits are going to really help me, because when you take a trip to Disney, it really adds up, especially when you are renting hotels and buying food and all that. And guys, that annual pass discount, 20%. Ask everywhere you go. There are going to be places that they say 10% off the food, or certain quick service restaurants you just can't. But most places you can. Merchandise, everything. And I can't tell you how much 20% really matters when you're buying a wall. So anyway, those are the 4 tiers. That's my thoughts on it. As far as I'm just so happy they're opening it up. April 20th is the date. If you are a current member, I kind of heard you could upgrade early. However, I've been checking my Experience app often, and they haven't given me the option. But again, I just got my pass in October, so I definitely think that's something to in a little bit. And now we have to figure out our brake light situation, but it's a gloomy Florida day. Let me give you what we're dealing with. So happy Easter to all who celebrate, and happy Passover to all who celebrate. Happy everything. I hope everybody's enjoying life, and we'll be back on here soon. And again, comment below what pass are you going to get, if you're going to get an annual pass, if you're going to make that leap. What can you get, because it's going to matter whether you're a Florida resident or not. And also, what do you think if you maybe just got your pass a few months ago and you're looking forward to it, but you're not ready to upgrade yet? Are they holding places for us? and I'll be calling Disney, guys. We'll have the facts down as far as that, definitely before April 20th, because I will not miss out on the weekends. I am so ecstatic that we can now go on the weekends. It's going to make me have to go to SeaWorld sooner than later, because I don't know how that choice is going to be made if I can go to, you know, if SeaWorld was my weekend choice. So, all right, we're going to say peace out, guys. We'll see you soon. We're still on adventures today. And again, like, subscribe, give me and MazzyMae some love. Gosh, I always forget to say that, so I'm gonna, like, every time I record, I have to just put a few little bits in there, because we talked about it, you know, everybody looks different every day. All right, like, subscribe if you're enjoying our content. All about Disney, y'all. All about